little while ago, I was in a place with a lot of dinosaurs. Drumheller. I was in Drumheller. It doesn't matter why, that's a video for another day, but the point is, there were a lot of dinosaurs. Which is good, I like dinosaurs. While I was there, the group I was with was given the option of watching any Jurassic Park movie. And I was pretty happy about that, because Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time. Empire Strikes Back is a very close second, but Jurassic Park, the first one that is still my favorite. But no, the group I was with voted on watching The Lost World, which is the worst one. A lot of people think 3 is the worst one, but it's not. The Lost World is. And rewatching this terrible movie made me think, because I really don't have a life at all, and watching a bloody Jurassic Park movie makes me think. I was also incredibly tired. I still am. So tired, but that's not important. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or until I pass out on the keyboard from exhaustion. Which has actually happened. A few times. I'm getting sidetracked again. I started thinking about why The Lost World sucks so much. And the answer may surprise you. That was dumb. I'm moving on. No, I'm not going to pretend the first Jurassic Park is a masterpiece. It's not. It's pretty dumb and cheesy, but it's fun, and that's really what matters. A lot of heart went into this movie that was missing from the sequels, especially The Lost World. But The Lost World's not terrible, when it's treated as its own thing, that is. It's still not very good, but if you turn off your brain and ignore the first one, it's mildly enjoyable. Enough delaying. This video is going to be a hybrid between a serious video essay and the usual meme garbage I spit on this travesty of a channel. I'm not smart enough to make a completely serious video, and I'm not funny enough to make a purely comedy video. Whatever. Hey, Jim the editor, that's definitely a real person and not someone I invented so I feel less lonely. Cue the title cards or something. Alright, let's start with dinosaurs, because I absolutely love dinosaurs. They're so cool, but they're just animals, and that's a concept the first Jurassic Park movie does really well. You wanna know what my favorite scene in the first Jurassic Park is? It's the scene in the tree with the Brachiosaurus. First off, I think it's cute. I mean, look at this, it's adorable. Second off, the scene is designed to calm the movie down just after the chaos of the car scene and say, hey, dinosaurs aren't all that bad. They're just normal animals, they're just doing their thing, they're doing what nature wants them to do. See, this one's basically just a big cow, and I think that's great. It's not even the first time this movie does it. It also has the 6 Triceratops and the Welcome to Jurassic Park scene, and both of these scenes are fantastic. However, this movie only treats the herbivores as actual animals and not the predators. I'll get back to that in a little bit, just don't forget about it. The Lost World, however, doesn't have anything like this. It just treats them as machines of destruction. When they free the herbivores, creatures that were presented as nice in the original, the circumstances were a bit different, but still, the point still stands. They immediately go on a rampage and destroy the entire camp. For no real reason. Why would it go directly for the center of the camp? That's right, it wouldn't. It'd just run away. In the bit where bootleg Patrick Stewart is capturing the dinosaurs, it shows them just running around, hurting people for very little reason. I don't like that. They'd just be trying to run away, and if they had to attack to get out, they'd at least go for the weakest part. They wouldn't just smash into a truck. The velociraptors in the first one are presented as very intelligent animals, and not ultimate killing machines. They're mostly just monsters, but they're still just animals. However, in The Lost World, they're just idiots. And that really sucks. Somehow, Jurassic World does the raptors the best. They're presented as actual animals in that movie. And that's by far the best part of it. I do not really like that movie. Parts of it are pretty cool, but most of it's not very good. Whatever, I'm not talking about that movie now. The T-Rex in Lost World is pretty much the same. Except now it's a mother. And I mean, that's pretty good. But it also turns into a bootleg Godzilla. And boy, I'm coming back to that later. I'm gonna move on now. One of the reasons that the first Jurassic Park is so good is because the characters feel like real people. Part of the appeal of that movie is just seeing how normal people would react in that situation. Everybody's just a normal guy. You got kids that feel like actual children instead of cliches. I mean, they're still pretty stereotypical, but they're better than most kids in movies. You've got a normal scientist who looks like he could be your dad. You've got a lady that isn't just a plot device, she's actually a good character. You have a kindly old misguided businessman who could be your grandfather. And you have 3 walking memes. These 3 are the best characters. Everybody in this movie is pretty good, and they all give pretty good performances. Even the kids, which is a rarity. The Lost World, on the other hand, has terrible characters. Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm is by far the best character, but only because he's not a total moron. Roland, whatever his last name is also pretty cool, but we don't really know anything about him other than he was a hunter, and also his motivations change on a dime. The mechanic guy is okay, but he dies before we really see him do anything other than try and stop the trailer and get eaten. Everybody else is an idiot. This camera guy is an idiot, this business guy is an idiot, this paleontologist lady is an idiot, all these side characters are stupid, and this girl, oh, I hate her. She's obnoxious as all hell.
Hey, you!
She could have been pretty good. She's good in the book, but I don't remember the book very well, but she's terrible in this movie. I could go on about why I don't like these characters, but I don't want to. Just know they're all terrible people, and I hate them. Hi, it's me from the future. When I was editing this, I realized I sounded kind of like a dick. I just wanted to clarify that I don't hate the actors, I hate the characters. I'm sure they're all very nice people. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Bye. Probably the biggest absolute reason that the original movie works so well is because it inspires a sense of wonder. You see these amazing creatures back from the dead, and it's every bit as amazing as you imagined. For the first half of this movie, you see all these amazing things, but the characters quickly start to realize that's unnatural. They're dealing with a power that they cannot hope to contain. And as the movie continues, the main characters are proven right, and Hammond realizes that they were right too. It's great. I mean, there's more to it than that, but that's the basics. The Lost World has Hammond lose all of his previous character development and send people to an island that was retconned in. They get stuck there because they're all morons with a stupid goal, and the T-Rex is pointlessly dragged to San Diego. I'm still coming back to that. The closest bit of wonder is seeing the Stegosaurs at the beginning of the movie, but it's really short and quickly dissolves to this. I don't like this bit. No one loses control in this movie because there wasn't any in the first place, and there's no real theme to it other than don't be stupid and go to the island full of dinosaurs. It's just another run-of-the-mill run away from dinosaurs story. It's not the worst movie ever made, but it's really not very good. There's no real heart in this movie. It's decently enjoyable, but it's not very good. Until the San Diego scene. Any redeeming qualities this movie might have had, like this bit or this bit, are completely negated by this terrible scene. The movie before this scene was passable. Not good, but passable, and this movie takes that decent quality, just drops it off a cliff. It's a complete nosedive, perfect 10s across the board. Except in this case, the 10s are bad reviews. What? That doesn't even make sense. This whole scene in the movie doesn't even make sense. How did the T-Rex kill everyone on board? It couldn't have. And why did it go back into the containment area? It wouldn't. It just closed the door? Why would the T-Rex drink the pool water? It would have tasted like chlorine. I don't think they would have liked that. I could go on. I hate this scene. This movie takes one of the most interesting animals to walk on this water-covered ball of rock floating through space that we call home. Turns it into a bad Godzilla parody. I don't know, man. This whole movie is really underwhelming. It's got so much potential, but it's just bad. There's no heart, no great characters, no particularly memorable moments, except for this bit. But that's it. All the other Jurassic Park sequels are still not very good, but there's at least some parts of them I mildly enjoy. That's a video for another day. I'm tired now, I'm gonna wrap this up. To sum all everything I just said, The Lost World sucks in comparison to the first one. Go read the book. Bye.